Saints, God is saying, do not get comfortable in those tight and confined spaces, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, for some of you, physically, or all of the above. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. The wisest, strongest believers in the greatest faith are that because they always remember God. As God delivered his people into the wide and spacious place before, so he will do it again. He does it every day. You must ask your soul, oh my soul, why are you forlorn? Why are you downtrodden? Remember who your God is. Encouraging yourself like David on the battlefield, preparing for what comes next. Remembering that God's plans for you are good. They're not to harm you. Romans 12:11 talks about a season where you're being trained in discipline. God knows it's not comfortable, but his word tells us that what comes next is a harvest of righteousness. Do not forget your God. Practice today how you'll walk in the next season. Do not let outer circumstances shape your attitude or negate your faith or push your head down so low that your eyes cannot perceive the new thing that he is already doing. Take it as an evidence when the enemy comes to tempt you with faithlessness and to tempt you with doubt and worry, to tempt you to look down at the ground, to tempt you into depression, to lure you away from the promises of God. Take all that as an evidence. I see you, Satan. Not today, Satan. I know the plans God has for me are good. I know his plans for me will come to pass. I know his word does not return to him void. And I know that my Father uses me for all the good that he is bringing to pass in his church. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. The Lord is your shepherd. You shall not want. Do not get comfortable, says the Lord, in these tight spaces. For I, the Lord, bring you into a spacious place. I bring you into prosperity. I bring what cannot be brought to you by your own mean or your will. I qualify you. Do not look for external qualification, validation. I set you apart for preservation. You can trust me in those lonely places. The Lord is saying, do not look left. Do not look right. Look at me, says the Lord, because I never change. And in me is joy. In me is peace. By keeping your eyes on me, says the Lord, you are walking steadfast into the good future, the good plans that I have for you. Do not get comfortable in these tight places. Do not allow temporary circumstances, that which is perishable, to make you forget who I am, says the Lord, but rather receive his pressing. Allow your heart to be ripped open for his working. Meet the next season in boldness, in courageousness, in a greater faith than you have ever walked in. You have a purpose. Your life means something to God and to his purpose that is greater and beyond yourself. You matter. Your faith stretches beyond what your eyes can see and what you can perceive. Pray bigger prayers. Consume the word, for the word is God. Do not despise what you see, because he is building around you and within you a foundation worthy of the great calling that he is positioning you for. You can trust your God. You can know that his plan for you is good, hasn't changed, and they are never to harm you. Press in to this season. Press in to the Lord. Lean into him and not unto your own understanding, and he will guide you in your way. Human understanding has no place for you right now. Walk today as if you know your God, as if you watched him part those seas, as if you remember the miracles he's brought to pass in your life, and as if you know that he will do it again.